Hola. Buenos dias.
Someone's wet.
He's a little wet.
We are in Machu Picchu! Louis, we're in Machu Picchu.
Yeah!
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Is this your first time?
Yeah, my first time.
Bienvenidos a Machu Picchu, guys. This, we haven't even seen anything yet. This is like the entrance. And my mind is blown. So now we are heading up to the ruins, taking the stairs, of which there are many. Are you ready for this? Because I don't think you guys are ready for this. I don't think I'm ready for this.
Huayna Picchu mountain. Huayna Picchu means in Quechua language, young mountain. Okay? A little bit more there. Over there, the big one. A little behind the tree is located in Machu Picchu mountain. Right,
It's happening. So some unexpected feelings this morning. Guys, this is just like, this is just something I've dreamt about since I was a kid. And it's like, it's so much build up, and then when you finally get there and it's like even better than what you thought. It's just awesome. This is like, God, I just feel like the luckiest person in the world that I get to do this and like do this with you guys. I'm sorry I'm crying. This is just like, this is crazy. This is really like, oh man. Yeah, this is like my dream. And now I'm going to show you tiny piles of llama and alpaca poop to break up the emotion. Look, little raisinets. Gotta keep it real with some poop talk, you know? So our guide Jono was showing us, this is Hiram Bingham, the guy who made the scientific discovery of Machu Picchu in 1911. But there was apparently another family that found it first, and their like 8-year-old son went up and showed him. Because he was looking for another city. And they were like, oh, well, we don't know where that one is, but we know where this other thing is if you want to come check it out. And he was like, sure. And then they got here and they were like, fuck the other city, we're doing this one. Alright, so this is like the main part of the citadel and the village right here, but if we just kind of go up right there, that is a whole separate area, but we can't go up there unfortunately because it's only allowed, I think, 400 visitors per day, and you have to have a special ticket, and they are sold out. Apparently they're booked months in advance, so we tried to get it, but it's like we were working with the tourism board in Peru, but even then we couldn't do it because it's protected by UNESCO, so like it's not even in their control. But look at that, we're already like ultra high up, and then boop, right there, more people, more stuff. How? It's not like they had just like helicopters or anything that they could just pop on up there. Like they had to get up there, lug all the stone up there. I don't know, man. This is like, it's mind-blowing. One of the craziest things too is that like they don't know how any of this happened, and they don't even really know why this was built. I mean, and there's still stuff that is like undiscovered around this area, and there is no written documentation of any kind from the Incas. They have all of the quipus from the Incas, or like the abacus, but they can't read them. It's just knots in string that they use to send messages to and from different stations in the empire, but we can't read them. A couple people have theorized that it was like an education center where they had around 500 people because that's about the capacity in terms of water and space that they have. So they talked about that maybe this was like a cultural center. People that also have theorized that like it's just a really good place to grow coca leaves and that a bunch of old people lived up here because they had the most farming experience and coca leaves are really like integral and important to the culture. So it's pretty crazy that it's still debated, but it's also really cool that it's open for discussion. I think that's just like a really special part of this place. Chloe, what is the third theory about Machu Picchu?
Aliens.
Wait, I need to zoom in. Say it again.
Aliens.
Ah. All right, Rob's gonna get a picture. Selfie! World's most I don't know if you're gonna be able to hold that thing like that. You guys, we gotta give props to you guys. I feel like you don't get enough love. These are the Nat guys,
Alli.
a couple of them. There's Jesse back there. You guys lug this gear everywhere.
Just for you.
And we're all complaining. We're like, oh, the guns are out, the gun show. No, it's really cool that they are doing this for us to make sure that everybody gets good shots, good footage, and that you guys get to share in this too. So thanks to the Nat guys. Holy moly. Just, you know, entirely built into the side of a mountain. No big deal. So this is the main entrance to the actual Pueblo Machu Picchu. This is La Entrada Principal. And if you see, like right there, there are two holes there and something at the top. And they actually used to kind of like lash the wooden door up there with alpaca leather. Like they would make little straps. And that was the main entrance to the entire city. These gigantic cracks in this massive piece of granite were actually created by using wood and water. They would just like carve out a tiny hole in the top of the rock, like wherever they wanted to start a crack. They would put a piece of wood down in there, maybe about 10 centimeters down, and then fill it with water so that the wood would absorb all of the water and expand, and it would create so much pressure that it would crack the rock like this. Do it, Rob? How are you doing that? How? He keeps doing that noise and I thought it was his shoe and he's totally making it. You're totally doing that with your mouth. It's hearing you. Look, 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 look. Look, look. Here is a different Templo del Sol. And again, the design was like totally not arbitrary. Both of these windows during different times of the year shine a light directly into the center of the temple. They were just such incredible astronomers and they followed the movement of the sun and other stars so carefully that they built all of this around that. Dude, look at that colibri, the tiniest little hummingbird, just perched there cleaning himself.
Oh, you guys have good eyes, honestly.
There's one above.
Is there? Oh my god! Look at them just hanging out. Here is another un templo en el estilo imperial, and apparently this was a sacrificial altar, and they didn't sacrifice people when they expanded the empire really huge, but in the very beginning they did, but later on they just sacrificed, I guess, animals, and this was like the place where they would do it. This might be one of my favorite things about the way that this was constructed is that they never like demolished something really big and important that was already on the mountain. They did bring and cut a bunch of stones, but if there were gigantic ones that were already in the ground, they just left them and they used them to build the bigger features. Look at that guy. He's hanging out at Machu Picchu. Our guide, Jono, has taught me how to chew coca leaves like a professional. And I feel like I'm talking pretty weird, but it's almost like having a dip in. You just put them in your mouth and you chew them. And then like
What in?
stick them in the corner. A dip?
Oh, so
People that chew tobacco? Oh, nope, not that. How they looking? Can you see it? Is it gross yet? This dog is having a great day. Check it out, guys. I got the special stamp from Machu Picchu. And then there's mine from Lake Titicaca. So I'm walking to the Inca Bridge now. Ben did it this morning, one of our camera guys, and he said it was awesome. 20 minutes walk. I am a tomato right now. But, you know, maybe the only time in my life I'm gonna get to do this, so might as well do it, right? there it is, guys. Bridge of the Incas. You can see the little steps too that they've made going up and down. So cool. That's steep. I'm gonna walk pretty carefully here because holy shit, guys. I don't want to die. So we're having a contest of who wore it best. I think I win. I don't know. Claire is solid here. Claire is really solid. Will's got a bit of a cockatoo thing going on.
Okay.
And we're done. And we're done. How the hell did you find that?
I'm a cat whisperer, just like you're
You
the dog
just
whisperer.
spotted. She spotted this tiny kitten. I never would have seen this cat.
Oh, does he feel healthy?
Oh, you don't like it. You don't like it. You don't like it all. Right, so we're all just kind of in here waiting. We're like all with our tops off, and we asked if we could get a 30-minute massage before we have to go back to Cusco, and the lady was like, of course, yeah, come on in. And now we're all just kind of laying in here naked. It's the most awkward massage experience I've ever had. It's kind of fun though. I feel like we're bonding a little bit. Yeah. You know? It's nice. It's nice. So we just made it back to Cusco, and we're having a pizza party! Pizza party! This is like, this whole evening is totally my aesthetic.